I hate when companies who were at the top of their field at one point seem to get lazy because they don't have competition, and then they get lazy and they quickly get overtaken by their competition. This is what's happened, in my opinion, with Teachable. When I first started as an online course creator, it was about 6 years ago, and at that point, there were not a lot of popular softwares to create and host courses. It was really Teachable and Thinkific were the two big dogs. Kajabi hadn't really emerged as a popular platform yet. Go HighLevel wasn't even a thing at that point, or if it was not nearly as popular and prominent as it is today. ClickFunnels wasn't really doing course hosting then, at least not that I'm aware of, and if they were, it wasn't really a popular feature. So Teachable was one of the big industry leaders because it was a very easy, low barrier to entry platform. The problem with Teachable, however, is that they don't really do anything exceptionally well. They're a decent enough platform for hosting courses, but you can do that anywhere now. And everything else they do, aside from one thing that we'll get into, and it's a very nuanced and niche thing that not many people even care about, everything else is pretty poor. The website and landing page builder is horrendous. It's the worst I've ever seen, honestly, anywhere. It blows my mind that it has not changed or improved in the past 5 years. The inability to edit checkout pages blows my mind because the checkout page is so crucial, and there are so many things that go into increasing conversion rates in your checkout pages. I know, like, when I'm building course funnels on Go HighLevel, we do so much testing on the checkout pages and just switching different elements around or switching different value stacks and how they're laid out or what the layouts are makes such an increase or decrease in conversion rate optimization. You can't do any of that on ClickFunnels, and it absolutely blows my mind. They've only just recently, in like the past year, made it easy to add order bumps and upsells. I mean, it's just like they're so far behind everyone else in the industry that it blows my mind. Now, the one thing Teachable does well is tax remittance. So I have one client that's still hanging on to Teachable, and that's because he's very concerned with tax remittance. All my other clients are not. I'm not a CPA. This is not financial advice. I honestly don't know what the right answer is. I've talked to multiple CPAs. I've talked to multiple course creators of all different levels. Everyone seems to have a different story when it comes to tax remittance for online course sales. But Teachable does do that well. So when the money goes into Teachable, they're actually getting paid, right? So like they're actually the seller, you're just a creator. So as a result, they handle all the tax remittance. So if someone buys in New Mexico, they remit that sales tax accordingly there, versus if someone buys in Germany, they'll remit that VAT and sales tax as it applies over there, because every state, every country is different. So they're really good at that. But other than that, they don't do anything well. So what we found is that when we were using Teachable for our payment processing / tax remittance, and we were using them for our course hosting. But then we were using Wix or Kajabi or Go HighLevel to build our landing pages. We were using another platform to do our emails. We were using another platform to do our SMS. And it was costing us, almost $1,000 a month, when in reality, we came to realize we could just switch to something like Go HighLevel, and what I use is a white label Go HighLevel called Course Creator 360, designed specifically for course creators, for $147 a month, and it does absolutely everything. Unlimited funnels and websites, SMS, email marketing, websites, course hosting, community hosting, literally anything that you need. So my biggest issue with Teachable, and why I just can't stand the platform anymore, is it feels like they are just so far behind, and it feels like it's being run by people who are not actually course creators, who have no actual experience in course creation. And man, it's really mind-blowing. I've actually been on calls with people who are pretty high up in Teachable and their marketing team. I've explained these things to them, and they just kind of say, well, we've got an in-house team. We've got 2 versions now of our checkout page. You can choose between this version or this version, or you can even turn on a version where it will test both of them. And I'm like, man, it's such a joke, to be honest with you. And I hate to create a video just bashing a company or talking negative about a company. But man, they have not really changed anything in the past 5 years, and it really blows my mind. So if you are thinking about using Teachable, I would highly suggest that unless you're really concerned with the tax remittance issue, use Go HighLevel. Check out Course Creator 360. I've got a link in my description below. You can get 30 days for free. It is by far the best platform. That's why I talk about it all the time, that I've ever used. It's changed the game for us. Super affordable, super awesome. But yeah, just wanted to make this video. Hopefully Teachable can get their stuff together. But man, even my one client that's holding on to Teachable has had a few times where he's been ready to let him go because it's frustrating. So, TLDR, don't use Teachable. See you next time. Peace.